Hello and welcome. I am a hotel AI expert with extensive experience in modern hospitality operations and performance support. I am so pleased to welcome all students of Yorp Hotel School to your online learning journey. We're at such a fascinating crossroads right now, aren't we? Between cutting-edge tech and that timeless human service. We look forward to supporting your professional growth in the hospitality industry.
So how are we going to navigate all this? Well, here's our game plan. We'll start with the new guest experience, then jump into the power of automation. After that, we'll talk about the irreplaceable human touch and how to master the hybrid model that brings it all together. And finally, we'll look at your elevated role as what I like to call curators of connection. Ready? Let's dive in.
You know, the big question for all of us in hospitality today is, it's a balancing act. How do we give guests that seamless, super efficient tech experience they now expect, without losing that genuine human warmth that actually makes them feel seen and cared for? Getting that right, that's everything.
Okay, so to really get a handle on this, let's first talk about the incredible impact of automation. And I want to be clear, this isn't just some passing trend. It has been a complete game changer for how hotels run, making everything smoother and way more convenient for our guests.
I mean, just look at this. You can think of it as the guest's journey on autopilot. A guest can book their room on their phone, walk into the lobby, check in at a kiosk, and get a quick question answered by a chatbot, all without talking to a single person. It is totally seamless, and it's unbelievably efficient.
And the perks are pretty obvious, right? No more waiting in a long line at the front desk. For that independent traveler who just wants to drop their bags and go explore, or for the business traveler who's rushing to a meeting, this kind of speed is an absolute lifesaver. It's not just nice to have, it's a critical part of a great stay for them.
But let's be honest, a truly great hotel experience is about so much more than just speed. If it was only about efficiency, it would all feel a little cold, a bit transactional. And that brings us to the real soul of hospitality, the power of the human touch. This quote right here just says it all. A fast check-in is great, sure, people appreciate it, but what do they actually talk about when they get back home? It's the warm smile they got or the genuine concern someone showed when something went a little wrong. Those are the moments that stick with you. Kindness, that's what turns a perfectly fine stay into a truly memorable one.
And you really see this difference when things don't go according to plan. Just picture it. A guest shows up, totally wiped out from a long flight, and whoops, there's an issue with their booking. A machine can spit out a correct, pre-programmed apology, but it can't look that guest in the eye, really listen and say, wow, I completely understand your frustration and I am going to fix this for you. That's where a person, a professional, makes all the difference in the world.
So what are these uniquely human skills we keep talking about? Well, it's so much more than just following a script. It's about really actively listening to what a guest is saying and what they're not saying. It's about thinking on your feet to solve a tricky problem. And it's that intuition, noticing the little things, like seeing how tired a traveler is and offering them a complimentary late checkout just because. That is emotional intelligence in action, and it's something a machine simply cannot fake. So, you see, this isn't a battle of humans versus robots. Not at all. The future is about partnership. It's about creating a hybrid model that really does combine the absolute best of both worlds. And this is where things get really exciting for the future of our industry. This table pretty much lays it all out. Let the technology handle the routine, transactional stuff, the check-ins, the basic questions, because that frees you up. It frees you up to be the hero of the guest experience, to tackle the complex problems, to build actual relationships, and to create those amazing, unforgettable moments of connection.
And for all of you watching, if there's one thing you take away today, let it be this. Your most valuable asset in the future won't be how fast you can process a check-in. It will be your judgment. Your ability to read a situation and know instinctively when to let the automation do its thing and when you need to step in personally with that human empathy and expertise that only you can provide.
And when you master this hybrid approach, something incredible happens. Your role completely transforms. You're no longer just a service provider following a checklist. You become a strategic player, a truly essential part of what makes your hotel stand out. I really want you to start thinking of yourselves this way, as experience curators. It's such a powerful way to frame your role. You're not just standing at a desk. You're the architects of the guest's entire journey. You're the one who strategically uses technology as a tool, but combines it with your own insight to create something amazing. A stay that isn't just efficient, but is deeply personal and truly unforgettable.
All right, as we wrap up, let's just lock in these key takeaways. Number 1, automation is your tool, not your replacement. Number 2, the human touch is what builds real loyalty and creates those memories that last a lifetime. 3, the future is all about that balanced hybrid model. And finally, never, ever forget that your true value lies in the things that make you human: your judgment, your empathy, and your incredible ability to connect.
So I'm going to leave you with a question to think about. Technology is not slowing down. It's only going to get faster, smarter, and more woven into everything we do. The real question for you, the next generation of hospitality leaders, is this: how will you use it? How will you innovate and adapt to make absolutely sure that no matter how advanced the tech becomes, a real, meaningful human connection always remains at the very heart of what we do? That is your challenge, and it's your opportunity. Thank you for joining me today.